Moving on, man. We got man. Shoot, you know when she do this, you know what that mean, man. We talking about your favorite race, Mr. Gatlin. Which race would that be, sir? What does that mean?
That's the women. That is the women's 100-meter hurdles, dog. Man,
And who
bro,
does this? Who does this, man? Who told you this is what they are?
that's Queen Masai right there.
You
Queen
know it.
Masai.
She letting you know. She letting you know what it is. She said when she came back, she was coming back to dominate like a Grant Holloway and dominate like the people who she know dominates their races. And listen, she is proving that to be. Now the funny thing is, this is probably one of the fastest hurdle races, maybe gotta be in the top three in history, bro. These women were flying. I love watching Tornay Marshall get that second place. But Nadine Visser, she didn't clip that hurdle. I would have loved to see where she ended up in that race. Now she set the meet record with 12:28 in the heats. She had the fastest time and she clipped hurdle 6 going in that race. Her and Masai was close. They were together. But then I don't want you to forget about the world record holder who was on the outside who closed like a freight train also, and Toby Amasan. This race was so fire. If you even go and try to break it down, and this was like the who's who. You had the former world record holder, Olympic champion. It's just ain't no running. This was an exciting race, man. This race needs to be a lot bigger than it really is because it is amazing, man. Give me your thoughts on what you thought that race was going to be. 12-1? 12-1 and a bunch of 12-2s? Come on, man.
So like let's just talk about overall. When you talk to um, hurdlers, right? Hurdlers will tell you, past and present, when there's a hurdler that has found their rhythm, they are damn hard to beat. Everybody's just probably like, they look, it's their time. It's their time. Alan Johnson will tell you that. Terrence Tremel will tell you that. Um, uh, Grant Holloway will tell you that. David Oliver will tell you that. It's the fact of once a hurdler finds their rhythm, they are locked in with that rhythm. It's so hard to beat. It's hard for them to slow down, and they always constantly just speed locked in. So what Masai is doing right now, I think a lot of people felt like, oh, when she ran down in Miramar at the track down there in Grand Slam, that had to have been a fluke. Like, how are we going to have a 12-17 and a 12-19? That's crazy. Then Masai got a little banged up, had a little injury, had a couple setbacks along the way. Then she went overseas. Well, she won nationals, then went overseas and dropped another 12-1. So that's telling you right now that she legit. She's on a roll. She's comfortable. And she got past whatever injuries and knickknacks she's had. She says, I am her. I'm still going to do me. I'm going to show you all that this is the shape I'm in. Catch me if you can. But what I must say about the whole field itself, the women's 100-meter hurdles is changing right before our eyes. And Rod, you can attest to this. We have seen women who have made teams and got on top of podiums who have ran 12-4. Now you can't even get in a race running 12-4. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're seeing these ladies running 12:24 to get second, 12:25 to get third. 12:3 is like a normal time now. You know what I mean? So this is a change of what we're seeing in the women's 100-meter hurdles. I love it. I love it, dog. And you have some of these young ladies out here who have went out there and PB, have never ran this fast before in their life. I got to give a shout out to Aaliyah Armstrong. She has been working so hard, didn't have a contract to even begin with, and now she's out here dropping 12-3s, 12:32. Same thing with your girl. She over there,
Tony
Tonita
Marshall,
Marshall.
man. Man, I love
Tony Marshall has been running
she,
12-4 all season
that girl dropped
and went
12
out there
two.
and dropped one. You know what I mean? So, boy,
I love to see the
listen.
emotion when they do it, man, because like people don't understand. Like you could train so hard, the numbers could be numbering at practice, but at the meet, you just don't see it. I've watched people run damn near the world record in practice. I won't say their name because it hurt too bad. But I've watched people do some things like that, get on the track and then fold. You know what I mean? They can't get it done. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. This is crazy. But the women's 100-meter hurdles, people saying it's American sweep. I don't think so. You still got a Kieran Nugent out there. I don't want people to sleep on Toby Amasan, bro. Y'all need to watch the second part of this lady race. All she got to do is catch the first three, but and they got problems. Toby Amasan, let me clear this up for people. She was in lane 8 because she only made it on time. And you seen what she ran in the final? Y'all better stop playing with this girl because they gonna sleep on her and she gonna bust your head in your sleep. Play with it if you want to. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just
Listen,
saying.
man, I'm just saying, like, this is for me going into World Championship. This is the race I'm thoroughly enjoying to watch because when you have competition, you know what I'm saying, week in, week out, like these women do, they know they have to run fast every week, every race they have to run fast. Almost every race is some kind of like setup or order of a World Championships or the Olympic finals. It is. So iron is sharpening iron here, and that's why you've seen the progression of these women running faster and faster and faster. So this is what this is what I love about track and field. When you have athletes who are not scared to compete against each other and they're going to line up with each other, and they'll just say, "Hey, today wasn't my day." But like let's just say a Kira Nugent. Kira Nugent got seventh in this race. That doesn't mean Kira Nugent's not good or she fell off.
Nah,
It's the fact that today
nah.
wasn't her day. It's the fact that, but for sure because the dog in Akira is that she's going to show back up. And when she
She
shows
is.
back up, she's going to show back up with that fire. And same thing with all those other women as well. So it's always going to be an entertaining race.
Listen, I know these 100-meter hurdlers ain't nobody going overseas talking about, yeah, girl, I'm gonna use this race to work on something. The race too hot to work on anything. You going to race. you ain't working on nothing. You going to
Yeah,
race. Boy.
for sure.
You gonna get your behind burnt up talking about you about to work on something.